Hey there guys, as you know, for the past previous tutorials we've been focusing on some very, new and high learning curve things. Hope you guys got those things. We're going to have a really review lesson soon, a review tutorial, so we can understand all the concepts that we're doing right now and the concepts that we did better. And what we're going to be doing in this tutorial specifically is that we're going to be focusing on the more on layers, specifically how to merge them all, which is pretty basic, really basic. Bigger thing we're gonna focus on, kind of these two. If you put them together, that's they're not that big, but that's why I'm putting them together in one tutorial. The image overall and what you can do with the image, and that's all up here in the image adjustments and all that. So for the layers, let's say we're done editing specific things, and we just want to smash this all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. Okay, the the most top layer. Go down all the way down, hold Shift, and click on the background, which is the most bottom layer, and then you would have selected all of this together. Instead of clicking Control and clicking on all of them like we did in the previous tutorials, this is a really nice shortcut to do. And from there, you can just click on any layer and then merge layers. Bam. Alright. There might be a shortcut for that. I might introduce it in the following tutorials. But nevertheless, now we have ourselves one image. You can think of it as one image. Alright, we can edit it. We can edit anything in there and in here right now from this one layer, which is called our background. And it's simple as that. But let's say we want to have change some things in our image. Let's say we want to double our or change the resolution of our image. We can really easily do that. You just go to image and image size, or Alt Control I, and we can maintain our aspect ratio. Okay, you can do that by clicking constrain proportions, which is already done. And then we can also do 1100, double it, whatever. I don't know how much it was, 640, so we can do 1280 right now and 720. It automatically does the other side for you. It's pretty much locked, so you can't change the thing unless you uncheck constraint proportions. But we want everything to look the same, similar, and the same aspect ratio, which is how big is the width compared to the height. Well, that's an aspect ratio if you guys don't know that. And we want to show that proportion, um, you have a similar proportion. So unless we uncheck this, we won't be able to change these separately. We can even do percent. So this is how much percent of this is that. I can do 50%, or which would be half that. I can do 200%, which I think what I was doing. And see, the resampling is really important right here. You know how I've said this before, if you increase the resolution of an image or try to zoom in, it's going to have those squares. Now this is kind of the algorithm in which Photoshop's kind of trying to do that. Now there's the algorithm where it you know takes the image in between the pixels and like puts the color in between. If it kind of tries to do all this stuff, and maybe I don't know, like kind of like trying to make it fuzzy so it looks good but it's not. But so we're gonna just leave it on uh, biocubic. See, nearest neighbor would, the edges would be real hard and they wouldn't be curved right. So if you want it smooth or whatever, just leave it on biocubic automatic. Bicubic automatic should handle it pretty good. And as you can see, it actually did pretty good. So that's our image right now, and it's double the resolution. It's not obviously as clear. It is in theoretically theoretically with the resolution, but once again we know that it's enlarged, and it's not the original document ourselves. So if let's say we want to rotate the whole image, now that we have one layer, we can actually go and click on image rotation 180 degrees, and once again we now have square the correct in the correct way, written in the correct way, because we rotated it, flipped it over just like we did in the last tutorial. So that's that, guys. pretty much it. I might include a review tutorial next, or maybe in the after the next video. So hope you've been enjoying the series. Hope it makes sense to you. If if you want to share your images with us so far, you can upload it and then post it. So thanks guys, and keep watching.